I still have a dream.
Yeah.
It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day
this nation will rise up and live out its true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
I have a dream
that one day my 4 little children will live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of the skin,
but by the content of their character.
I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day
every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low.
The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight.
And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed. All flesh shall see it.
This is our hope. This is a faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope.
With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood.
With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together,
to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day.
And when this happens, when we allow freedom to reign, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state
and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men,
Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics,
will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
We'd worked hard to establish the Trident Urban League, and so proud to have it formed in 1991. We recognized that it was a valuable, essential piece of infrastructure that this region needed. The issues may change from time to time. The needs of the community might change from time to time. But the Urban League, being that valuable piece of connective human infrastructure, allows a community to better be equipped to deal with those challenges and deal with those opportunities. Whatever the challenges and needs are of a community at a given time, that's what the Urban League is all about. And that's why I'm so proud to be a member of the Trident Urban League. And remember that we founded it, we've worked hard to keep it, we've got to give it a brighter future, and that requires all of us to continue to be engaged.
The reason Trident Tech supports the Urban League is, one way to say it is, we are both in the salvage business. When you look at the mission of the Urban League, it is to assist African Americans and other disadvantaged and other represented individuals to achieve social and economic equality, primarily through strengthening families, youth development, employment, housing, and health. Now look at the mission of Trident Technical College, to serve as a catalyst for personal, community, and economic development by empowering individuals through education and training. So when you think about it that way, our missions are so well meshed. And the fact that our missions are so meshed actually works to strengthen the fabric of each and to strengthen the fabric of this incredible community in which we live.
I support the Urban League because the Urban League is just so important to African Americans in this country. During Jim Crow and in the aftermath, African Americans ran away from the South to the North and to the West to escape from physical persecution as well as economic deprivation. And so when they went into these communities in the North and in the West, they were in effect traveling into a new culture. And the Urban League was the oasis, if you will, the welcome wagon to help people acclimate to these new environments. African Americans are still migrating, they're still traveling the road. Not a geographic road, but they travel a technological road, a digital road, an economic road. And so the Urban League is still serving as a welcome center and as a lighthouse to help people make the adjustment. It may be a dialectic to argue why you support the Urban League when you can really ask the question, where would we be if we didn't have an Urban League?
We support the programs of the Charleston Trident Urban League because they share our mission of creating vibrant, sustainable communities. We are so proud to partner with the Urban League on home buyer classes and other initiatives to improve the lives of our neighbors. We look forward to our continued partnership with the Charleston Trident Urban League.
On behalf of the TD Bank Foundation and the tens of thousands of members of the TD family, we're honored to support the Charleston Trident Urban League and their continuing efforts to promote economic stability, job opportunity, and social networks throughout our communities. Through partnerships in our communities with groups like the Charleston Trident Urban League, we feel we can make a difference every day in the places that we live and work. And for those at the Urban League, Otha and your team, great work. Keep up the great job.
It's been over 50 years since the historic March on Washington, where Dr. King gave his historic I Have a Dream speech. We have made progress, but much remains to be done. The reality is that the dream remains unfulfilled for many in our community. We must help those that need employment find jobs that move them closer to economic self-sufficiency. We must help those that need safe, affordable, and decent housing. We must work together to educate our children so that they're able to compete in a global marketplace. If we can do this, I am confident that we can redeem the dream.
Redeem the dream! It's a
Ladies and gentlemen, together, let's redeem the dream.
Redeem the dream.
Redeem the dream.
Redeem the dream! Redeem the dream! Redeem the dream! Redeem the dream!